Hello, Leo. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading from what we're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Valkyrie3 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. Oh, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Okay, I got it, Leo. There you are, Leo. I got you, Leo. No need to worry. You want to know why? We're not even 2 minutes in, and they just can't help but show me that they're being a player. That's why. That makes the rest of this just entirely, completely easy. What I don't understand is it's kind of like the saying of even wolves will be patient. If they're hungry enough, even wolves will be patient. Or another term is wolf in sheep's clothing. Now let's see how their energy shifts. The world. Like I said, what do you mean? I guess just jumping right in, what do you mean? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Third party cheating or affair. That's a hookup. That's a hookup. Unfortunately, Leo, they are a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is what it is. That is a hookup because I'm looking at perspective, one energy towards the perspective of two. That means there's a love triangle or situation in this. Just a heads up. Yeah. What's that saying? Don't give up a home for a motel. Don't give up a home for a motel. And there's the Five of Pentacles on top of the deck. What are we looking at here? Street cat? Are we looking at dog? Well, the next card has two cats fighting over, and there goes the cards on the bottom. Two starving cats fighting for what looks like a turkey leg or a chicken leg. It might be turkey. Looks like a turkey leg. Thanksgiving. Be thankful for what you have before you no longer have it. Thanks for making a mess, even though I know I bumped it at the same time. What a shit show. There you are, Leo. Look at that. So we got Leo over here on the table, and apparently Leo energy just shit showed all over the floor. With the devil in there too. With manipulation, the Seven of Swords. They are... Okay, Crosswatcher, let's go through the checklist. You are not happy. How about this? If we take it, here's what just fell all across the floor. I mean, this is kind of crazy. You made a mess. It turned into a shit show. Let's see how it is. There you are, Leo. There's the devil, like I said. That's for clearly the two of you. There's a manipulation. There's a Seven of Swords to go along with it. Selfishness. This is someone that's kind of like, I'm going to get whatever the fuck I want or whatever I'm after by any means necessary. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, and to hell with what you think or what you're going to do. Is that them or is that not them? This is a situation of you can be as blunt and as honest as you want to be. That doesn't mean what you're about to do or what you do is right or okay. Just because you're transparent doesn't mean you're now all of a sudden magically allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's not a situation where like, well, I told you if this didn't happen, I told you I was going to go do it, and because you didn't say anything, it's okay now because I went and did it and you didn't stop me, so now it's all okay. It's like, no. You sound like you're 8 years old. I'm going to go do this unless you stop me. No, let's not play games. Let's not play games. Well, because you didn't stop me, that it's like what? You feel like that enabled you somehow to be able to get away with it? This is that energy where it's kind of like they're in their feels because they're like, fuck, I'm missing home. So you had a home. So what you're emphasizing is you had a home with Leo. You gave it up for someone else, because someone, I'm looking at a hookup right here between you and someone else. And now you're kind of like you're having these remnants or these echoes of something between you and Leo. The Five of Swords. They're like, I know. The Eight of Swords. You got yourself into a bit of a bind there, didn't you? And there you are, Leo, on top of the deck. Like I said. Goodness gracious. You know, everyone makes mistakes. But at the same time, what'd you expect? If you've been listening to tarot this long, or for an extended period of time, you should know how tarot works. What the fuck? You're telling me what the fuck. I'm looking at you like, what the fuck? So we're in agreement with that. I agree. What the fuck? There's a tower. I mean, damn. Like, what? How does that even take place? How is it that that happens, and you're still you're still in that in like? How does that happen? Over here, like I know, and then over there, you're just kind of like, and then even life is still like, and you still haven't learned. There's the tower to go along, like the cherry on top. There's the tower to go along with it. I mean that tip. I mean, literally, if you look at this, this card, right, the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, look at him. He's yawning. He's all tired and sleepy. He's sitting on the dragon. He's sitting on a dragon. And then the next card is the Tower, and it's kind of like you think that's you think the fire up there is really coming from the lightning and the clouds. And no, I mean the fucking dragon is taking out the devils and the little demons. It's like interesting. Even the dragon's like, oh, you want to be like a little devilish, a little impish, a little, watch this. Can you spit fire? And even the little demons and devils are like, fucking bolt, run. So what is this dragon that they're trying not to awaken? And then all of a sudden it's kind of like they got so comfortable they even yawned, and then it's just like, boop, there it is. They thought they clearly, it's like, it's weird, tiptoeing around a dragon. Got so comfortable they didn't think it was going to happen. Okay. Here we go. That's the ego. There's their ego, Leo. Your ego is not your amigo. Damn. That is you. What is that called? Dead to rights. That's called dead to rights, Leo. Thank you, by the way, for showing me that. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Dead to rights. With the Seven of Swords on top of the deck. Uh-huh. Oof. They can't help it. There's the manipulation. They just can't help it. Look at this. It's the cards that fell all around the floor. I said it's a shit show. It's a mess. Are now beginning to show up on the table. It's like, you're trying to play that. You're trying to play this so cool. Cool. Speaking of cool, they've got a pet dragon on top of the deck. Who's got a pet dragon? This one's on a leash, though. So who's got a pet dragon? And who's tiptoeing around a dragon? Someone's fucking with someone else's dragon. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Those are not the same people. I don't know why they're like really like trying to like, no, everything's fine, nothing to see here. They're masquerading around you, Leo. They're masquerading around you. They're going to try to present themselves like they're not affected by this reading. Hello, Crosswatcher. At the same time, it's like, well, if you're still saying that you choose Leo, then what's with the Eight of Cups? The energy is just like, whatever, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. What do you mean? That's because they know it. That's because they know it. Like, yeah, whatever. Like that is such an energy. That is such an energy. Like, wear a smile. It's like, no. It's not gonna fly. Okay, with the jokes. This tower, that's not gonna fly around here. The dragon flies though. Oh man, the symbol of transformation, the dragon flies. Go figure. Goodbye.